Hello everyone, this is Neotuck and welcome to my 6th episode of Minecraft Let's Play Survival. Now I was able to get quite a few things done between the last episode and this episode. Starting with I've been pretty much enchanting a whole bunch of books, seeing as many enchantments that I can get, and as luck would have it, one of the enchantments I got was the Fortune 3. So I decided to do a bit of strip mining, and after spending a few hours I was lucky enough to come across a few diamond ores, and I was able to eventually, with the the Fortune 3 pick that I made, got enough to do a full set. And so I spent pretty much another time, farming XP at the zombie farm, and was able to get at least the first level 30 enchantment I got on each one of these for the armor. And was able to get one for, I put that Efficiency 5 book that I had earlier, plus a Silk Touch and Unbreaking on my diamond for later. So I got 2 picks, one for Fortune, one for, regular Efficiency with Silk Touch. Also, I found out this. I did not know this earlier. I knew I could put Unbreaking on a shield. I did not know I can put Protection on a shield. So that was kind of interesting. Well, I guess I guess this will increase the effective of the shield. I also was able to make several bows, put them together. Got this thing put together. I didn't get mending yet from the villagers. I've been trying to get a mending villager, so I wasn't able to get one. I had enough diamonds left over to make about 5 diamond swords and combine them to put this thing together. I did not want to get the fire aspect on the sword, though. I don't really like that. But that one fire aspect sword was the one that had the looting 3 on it, and I really couldn't pass that up. So anyways, here we go. I now have a full enchanted diamond armor. Not God set, but yeah, still pretty close. And, well, I don't really need the diamond pickaxe can go here. I mean, because I don't really... I mean, the fortune one, because that's just for fortuning. So, with my new diamond set, I decided to go on a bit of a trip. What I ended up doing was I went across over here and began to explore the desert biome a little bit with my subtitles on in order to see if I can find a mine shaft, and I succeeded. I managed to get 3 stacks of string, which is something I needed, and I decided to keep going in that general direction, which is about a southwest area, or yeah, I think about. Doing so, and I made sure to carry some obsidian with me, because I figured it was going to be a long trip, and I wanted to be able to make it back shortly. And I'll show you what I guys ended up finding out. Oh, another thing is I decided to redstone my nether portal. Got a switch. Okay. Turns on, turns off. There we go. I ended up traveling about a full 5,000 blocks away from the start location. And as soon as this loads up, the lag stops. Made myself a nice way back. Of course, I didn't really make this all in one go. I kind of... just get this. There we go. I mean, of course, I traveled back first, and then made a beeline to where I ended up, and then decided, since this is I'm going to be commonly traveling between the 2 areas, make a rail system. One of the good news is that what I couldn't find before, which was, as you can see right there, Nether Fortress. Uh-oh, I just heard that. Whoa! There we go. Ease down. But that wasn't the only Nether Fortress. In my trip home, as you're going to see, I ended up finding several Nether Fortresses, which was not intentional, because I was just trying to get back home. Whoa, this is why I keep the bow out. I hope he doesn't hit the... Okay, he's far. I know I could oh, see, there's another nether fortress right there. Whoa. And I even went inside another fortress as I was traveling back, so I decided to make a little stop here. I can easily switch the rails here, I can get off and explore the nether fortress, and when I'm ready to keep going, all I gotta do is hit this button and I'm on my way. Good news is, oh, and look, and another nether fortress. Quite a few of them. I'm surprised there was this many out there. Just none of them near the start location, that's all. I knew they're always out here, just gotta find them. And we're coming up on the nether portal to the biome I found, which is about a good 5,000 blocks away from start. Alright. Yep, I found an ice spike biome, which is what I needed. So with the 3 stacks of string, the packed ice, and a few other things, I now have enough ingredients to do my witch farm, which is what we're doing today. I'm sure some of you guys who was watching the beginning of this series was curious about how I do the witch farm. Well, today you don't have to wait any longer. We're doing it. Let's go ahead and head back. I hate how it always lags when I first go into the nether. Okay. But yeah, pretty much I came back, I made sure to take a few screenshots so I knew how to get back, and pretty much just did the best beeline I could. Well, of course, it's more like an L shape, but still. The trip back wasn't hard. I mean, I didn't go to do the trip back with the rails, of course. I pretty much just had a couple of stacks of the stone bricks and just made my way through while keeping an eye on my location using the F3. It just surprised me how frequently and how often I came across nether fortresses. So I went ahead and was able to kill a few blazes, get some blaze rods in, and I'll show you when I get back, but whoops, I accidentally hit myself. Alright. But I went ahead and finished my brewing stations. I'll show you that when we get back. I know it's probably dangerous with all the gas flying around that one of them might end up blowing me up. I'm hoping as long as I keep moving, I'll be dodging their fireballs. Ooh, I almost got in there. I mean, should I put walls around the my rails so I'm protected, or do I keep it interesting by keeping myself exposed to add an element of danger? I don't know if anyone's ever played Minecraft Story Mode, but it kind of reminds me of that one scene when that one part of the gameplay where you're going through the Nether. Like, even though you're on a rail traveling the Nether, it's still dangerous because they got the gas blowing fireballs at them. It was a lot of fun. Oh, you are way too close. Oh, and I missed. Missed again. Oh, and that was a complete miss. Yeah, the only thing I made sure to encapsulate... Oh, there is a... hello. I'll just ignore you. But yeah, the only place I have encapsulated completely is this, because I've had gas blow me up well, they didn't actually blow me up, but shoot at me the moment I come out of the portal while it's still lagging from the load. And I turned that off just to make sure that no pigmen come through. Fun fact though, when I went out the first time and came back, I actually left that off, which ended up being a mistake because when I came through the portal on the other side, which was on, a portal ended up spawning right out here. So I had to break that thing down apart and told myself, okay, if I'm ever in the nether or on somewhere where I need the nether to get back, I need to have that portal on or I'll have the portal spawning elsewhere. I see you there. Gotcha. Come on. I should have a way to get through this. Oh, well. Alright. I know he probably... Yep, he did. He dropped some gunpowder. Ooh, 4 of them. Oh, that's right, because I have my... because I'm using the diamonds... I have my diamond sword equipped while using my bow in the offhand. I get the looting effect, which is awesome. Range looting. That is always awesome. Okay. Anyways, what I was going to show you is my brewing stations. So I was able to get that done. Here they are. Simple brewing station. You know, I got all the water bottles in there, which makes sure I got a plenty supply. I set up my ingredients right here, brews them, and I was able to make a few various sorts already with what I got. And, you know, the funny thing is, I know some people, like, really go... they expand their nether wart farming, but the funny thing is, you don't really use nether warts that often, and by the time... so I just have, 2 for each station. That usually covers it. And, of course, I got the same thing over here mirrored. So I'm just going to go ahead and leave some gunpowder here. I had some extra glowstone dust that I put together. Anyways, without further ado, let's go ahead and get this thing started. I went ahead and gathered all the ingredients I'm going to need, or at least as many as I could think of, right here. Got the 3 stacks of string, tripwire hooks, got some comparators, repeaters, a bunch of redstone dust, a few torches, 5 observer blocks, 2 sticky pistons, 21 dispensers. There's going to be also 21 buckets to go with it, plus a few extra buckets I'm going to need for water, some hoppers. I probably don't need 20, I just grabbed that many. 1 slab, which is going to be important. I just went with stone brick because it's not something you're going to see. 4 redstone lamps, dirt, which is mainly just for scaffolding. I got ice here. I don't think I'm going to use it. It's just in case I don't want to use the regular water. Here's my packed ice. I don't need much, so 32. I know I'm going to need a lot of regular glass. And for aesthetics, I got some quartz blocks, some spruce wood, and of course stone bricks. And for lighting, glowstone. And I also got the mossy stone bricks, mainly just to mark where my spawn locations are going to be. Well, the spawn locations for the witches. So let's get those ones first, because I know I'm going to need them. Let's see, what else I'm going to need to start? Oh, yeah, definitely need the string first. I'm going to need the dispensers. These, the tripwires. Let's go ahead and get the redstone, the observers. Actually, I'll just go ahead and grab that too. Yeah, let's go ahead and grab everything, if I can. Yeah, this stuff right here is going to be pretty much for when I start building up towards the location for the, pretty much the AFK location. So I'll leave this here for now. Alright, let's go ahead and get to it. Just had to check something real quick. Alright. Since I'm going to be surrounded by water, I'm going to be even working through the night. It's not going to be a problem. There might be a witch or two, but, you know, I'm fully loaded with some enchanted gear, so I should be okay. Alright, first things first, I need to get to the top. Alright, let's leave that there. That's the best way to do this. Okay, first spawning platform, pretty much, for anyone who's done these before, knows you just simply, it's pretty much, I think it's an 8x7, I'll count it in a second, but pretty much just cover up the entire roof. And that's literally going to be the first spawning platform. Oh, I heard one. Oh, I just realized I am not going to have enough mossy stone to finish all 3 platforms. Wow, I almost used a full stack just doing that. Well, at least I got plenty of stone to gather more, so it shouldn't be too hard. Not to mention, I always got a lot of vines that I keep growing around my house. You can just barely make out the rendering of the vines on the wall right there. Anyways, but yeah, it should be too hard to make more. Yep, I can hear that witch. So I can go ahead and get the bow ready in case I need it. Hey, witch, can you see me? And she... No, all she did was just drop one. Okay. Ah, this is... Scaffolding around this is not easy. Oh, right, I'm going to need this. Don't need that. Or that, really. Just get out of the way. I'll find a use for the cauldron. The rest of this stuff is going out. Pretty much there's going to be 3 spawning platforms. Should mirror the top one with a 2-block gap in between them. So where I'm standing is the 2-block mark, so pretty much yep, I'm going to have to go ahead over there and get some more. Let's go ahead and clear this out. Okay, at least now I know I'm probably going to need 2 stacks of mossy. There's no real need for the mossy, I just doing that because it kind of helps me know where the witches are going to spawn. And I kind of like the look. I mean, obviously you can use anything. Now, I have seen some videos where YouTubers said it's good to use the packed ice as a spawning platform because it's supposed to make the witches flow faster down the line. And that wasn't the reason why I needed my packed ice, by the way. I have actually tested this on creative, and I have debunked this. Yes, packed ice is for moving loose items really quickly. I mean, it really moves fast. But as far as mobs are concerned, it's the same rate. They don't move faster. Alright, I'm going to head back and make some more mossy mossy stone bricks real quick. Shouldn't take me too long. Actually, I'll just cut right here and fade back. Try that editing out and see how you guys like it. And I'm back. What'd you guys think of that bit of editing there? Did you like it, or do you think I should just stick to the usual doing everything in one cut like I usually do? Let me know in the comments. Anyways, I now have 2 more stacks of the mossy bricks. That's more than enough to finish this off. Alright. Also make sure to grab a ladder, because I'm going to be going up and down this thing quite a bit while I'm working on it. Okay. So what is the best way to get this done? Pretty much use the top one as a reference to make sure you got the measurements right. There we go. Yep, just make sure each platform is lined up. Alright, that's good. Oh, did I drop anything down? Yep, I did. Huh. Alright, and here comes the last platform. Yep, there we go. Okay. Alright, almost done here. Alright, looks like I'm done here. Let's go ahead and start, you know what, hold on. I think I'm gonna, where should I start this, and which direction shall I go? Let's see here. Basically, I look for one of the sides that's 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. That's 7 on that side. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh, I think I just miscounted that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Yep. So that's definitely going to mean, that's 9 right there. Okay. This side is where I'm going to do it. Alright. Kind of start off by doing a U shape using just the regular bricks. Pretty much I'm deciding I'm going to make the witches flow in this direction over here. Yep, there we go. And for that, let's go ahead and lay down our first layer of dispensers. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. Oop, I don't really have much room for the buckets, so I might end up having to do this one at a time. And there we go. Alright, let's keep building this up. For the next layer, go out one further on both sides here. Well, not next layer, I mean, I misspoke. Okay, I don't need that there, I'll just go ahead and... don't really need every single one, but... Yep, it's getting dark, so I'm going to keep working into the... well, since I fell down here anyways, may as well grab it. Oh, I got a bunch of wood down here. Doesn't hurt to grab them. Okay, you know what? I'm going to make my ladder thing right here while I work, so I can use it to get up and down. Whoa, there we go. And this one I'll take down. There we go. Don't really need these oak pillars here, but there's no reason to take them down either, so I'll just leave them alone. One thing I like about my design is that you'll find out later on, most of the time when people set up witch farms, they need to make a non-spawnable area around, which usually means going through a whole bunch of tunnels that they can find and lighting them up, or just simply digging the whole thing out. My design, as you'll find out, is you don't have to do any of that, because, well, pretty much nothing's going to spawn down in there anyways. You'll find out how that's going to work later. Actually, I did not need to do it on this side, but oh well. I'll just keep going. Alright. Come out to here, and then crap, did not mean to fall down, but I can do this while I'm here. And then put a block on behind each dispenser, like this. Alright, do I got everything on you? Oh, that's right, I put back the redstone. I'm going to have to pick that up. Well, before I do that, let me just go ahead and lay down the string. Okay, do the same thing on this side. Oh, Probably would have been easier if I had done that first. Pretty much put a layer on top, and then have it come out with one. There we go. That way you can do this. Do the same thing on the other side. I'll just go ahead and bring this out across. And set that down. Oh, wait a minute. Maybe I should put the redstone down first because that'd be much easier to get. Sometimes I forget. I often practice this in creative mode when I don't have to worry about such things. So, yep, I'm going to need to get the redstone first. Okay, let's head back to shore. Okay, don't need that, don't need that, don't need that. Just drop those off for now. You know, I'll come back with the hoppers later. Same thing with the stickies. I don't need those right now. So what do I do need? Oh, and I'm done with the mossy, so take that. Alright. Anyways, let's grab that, let's grab that, and grab that. Do I need those right now? Actually, I don't, but I'll come back if I do need them. Yep, and there we go. Alright, let's head back. Since we had some distance, I wonder if any witches spawned in there while I was away. Let's find out. Get my bow ready just in case. Oh, lucked out. No witches spawned. Okay. Alright. Pretty much the redstone dust is going to go right along the outside, just like this. Nice and easy. Oops. And the last one does not... Yep. Yeah, the one directly next to it is not going to be redstone dust. It's going to be a repeater. No ticks. Don't put any ticks on it. And then facing that repeater is going to be a observer. There we go. And then behind that observer, place redstone dust, put one on top of the redstone dust, and place it along the top of these, which of course are the blocks that are directly behind the dispenser. So when this activates, it activates the dispenser. Now I'll go ahead and tell you as to why this is set up this way. As you can probably guess, there's going to be tripwires. So whenever a mob is on here, it'll trip the tripwires, it'll activate this redstone. Now why I put it on the observer block? Well, for one, these are all buckets, which means it needs to turn on when there's a signal, and then turn off when there's no signal. So how do I put two signals in? Well, first off, I do that with the observer block. Signal turns on, the observer block sees it, and sends out a single tick signal. When the signal turns off, observer block detects it, and sends out a second signal. So basically, you know, simply put, when it's on, there's water. When it's off, the water comes off. Now, why I put a repeater here is that, oddly enough, even though from the you and me eye, even as you go from one tripwire to the next, this will look like it's going on constant. However, it is sending out a 0-tick signal for each tripwire, which the observer block will detect the individual signals. The repeater just simply slows that down to a full stream. That way it's either on or off, no matter how many, you know. Basically, try it out yourself. You'll see the difference. You need that repeater there to slow down the individual ticks into a single tick. Well, into a signal, into a single signal is what I'm trying to say. Ooh, that is so hard to say so fast. Anyways, now we got that done. Another good thing I'd like to show here is redstone lamps. This is pretty much, since everything in here is going to be hidden, you won't be able to see it, I like to put a redstone lamp in here to kind of like work as a detector to let you know when mobs are spawning. So what I do here is I put one right there and put a little redstone on dust on top. Now that's not necessary for the redstone dust is not necessary for getting that lit when these are lit. It's actually to make sure mobs don't spawn directly on top of that. You can also use a piece of glass instead if you like. Because I have had some times where this became a spawnable spawnable block for mobs, and it reduces the quality when mobs are spawning elsewhere. But yeah, pretty much a little bit of redstone dust, or just put a simple glass block on top. That's all you need to do. After all, you'd like to know if your redstone... Oops, just forgot to put an extra block there. You'd like to know if your farm is working. Alright, there we go. Let's go ahead and get these going. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Alright. And now to lay down some string. First one's done. I tripped the wire, water came out. Got away from the wire, water stopped. That's exactly what I want to see. Okay, I'm going to end up tripping it on this last one. And there it comes. And soon... Uh-oh, we got a problem here. Okay, what is the problem? And I'm back. After double checking, I just realized I made a mistake. Yep, there's the mistake right there. I went an extra layer out on the second one and then mirrored it on the bottom. So I'm actually one block over than I need to be. So let's go ahead and fix this. First, let me go ahead and break that so it doesn't activate. And let's go ahead and get these. Yep. Oh, my mistake. Gotta pay attention to that. Okay. Let's go ahead and... Whoop. Oops. Well, you know what? That actually might make things easier. I'll just go ahead and do that real quick to go ahead and turn those all off. I'll collect every bucket out of this. You know what? I actually prefer to do the glass, so I'm going to go ahead and grab that real quick. I thought something was odd when I counted it as 7 by 9, because I thought to myself, I thought it was 7 by 8. But yeah, it was 7 by 8. I should have double checked that, but I didn't. And as a result, I'm now having to fix everything. Whoopsie me. Okay, I got some glass. Okay, you're not going to be there. But yeah, this is not going to be here either. All right. Okay, let's go ahead and place these back down. They should be right about... Ah, darn it. The first line of string is in the way. I have to take that down. There we go. Okay. There we go. Oh, yay, rain. Alright, let's go ahead and get these. 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm going to get 5 on me. Alright. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, I had 6. Okay. 6. And 1 more. Okay, I'm going to have to break this one. Actually, wait. Do I even have to break it? Or can I get away with just doing it over here? I think I might be able to. Alright. Again, one repeater, which should be directly next to all these blocks, these dispensers. Go ahead and lay down these blocks. Get the observer out. Face it. Oops, wrong one. Face it into the repeater. Dust there, and then dust all across the top. Okay. Cross, there you go. I got string on that one, don't I? Yep. And there's the water. There we go, and it turned off. Okay. There they are. Tripwires. Tripwire there. Now let's get all the way across. Okay, this should now push me all the way to the end. And yep, there it is. I'm at the end. Alright. Oh, and that's right. I also need to put the lamp back. It's here. For each layer, I do 1 over, so it's 1, 2, 3. I'm going to put 1 right there. There we go. That's probably the best place for it. Just realized a mistake again. Oh, can't get up there without seeing what I'm doing. Oh, wait a minute. I just picked up a lily pad. There we go. Footing right there. Okay. And let's put that glass block I was talking about directly on top of the lamp to prevent anything from spawning on top of the lamp while it's turned off. Which, oddly enough, that has happened a few times to me before. You don't want anything to be able to spawn on these. Okay, so anyways, I'm going to go ahead and cut as I finish the other two, but pretty much do the exact same thing I did on this layer 2 more times. And there we go. Got all 3 layers. Let's just do a quick trip around so you can see how I got it. Alright. So each layer, got all the string down, and of course, no matter where the witches spawn, they get pushed right out. Okay, next step is to create the collection area for the witches and, of course, the kill zone, pretty much. For that, I am no longer going to need this. Let's go ahead and break that down. Okay. So make sure I got the right amount here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay. That's where I want it to be. Some space here. Okay, I need to make sure this is at least a 3 drop. 1, 2, 3. And the bottom one here. Half slab it. Make sure I got it right here. You know what? Just to be safe, I'm going to go down 1 more. And the half slab will be there. Pretty much, I need enough gap for the witches to fall here, but not get stuck by bumping into their hats. Which I know they definitely do if there's a 2 gap. Not so much for a 3 gap, they shouldn't anyways. But just to be safe, I'm going to go for a 4 gap. Alright. And with that being said, let's go ahead and take all this water out. Oh, first off, let's go ahead and build up the wall. I need right here. Come on. Okay, I'll just get all the water out to space in that. There we go. Alright, And the reason I have a half slab down there is another interesting thing is that sometimes I've had mobs spawn on the bottom of that too. Even if the only thing you have there is the hopper, the mobs will still spawn on it. So, put a half slab on top of it. Alright. So, oh, where's my extra bucket? I thought I had a bucket on me. Alright, well anyways, we need to go back and grab some more stuff anyways. Okay, we need the hoppers. Go ahead and grab the sticky pistons. Oh, that's right, I had the extra half slab there. So, redstone torches. Let's go ahead and grab these up. I don't need them yet. Comparators. Huh, I was sworn I had the extra bucket. Actually, you know what? I don't need it. Remember I said I was thinking I might need the ice, but I wasn't sure? There we go. Got the ice. Alright. And break it. There we go. Nice and even. Just realized a mistake I was making here. While it is important to go around this, I now have a gap where light's going to come in, so I need to take care of that. Best thing to do is probably break these two. Come down until I know I'm within the minimum. Damn it. Oh, I know what it was. Ah, crap. Okay, I need to make a sign. Okay, well, always got to go back and forth. Sugarcane farm should be ready to harvest soon. Anyways, let's go ahead and make a sign. Oh. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Plus I got some sticks on here. Of course I got a crafting table here because I use that for making paper real quick. There we go. Okay. Okay, I'm going to shorten the collection stream to just one, which I'll need the sign, of course, to stop the water from falling down. Okay. Good thing I'm grabbing these lily pads. Ah, wrong one. There we go. Okay. There we go. And this is going to be where they fall down. Which, of course... okay. Bring that down. Put you there. That doesn't really matter. Okay. And with that there, actually, I'm going to go ahead and head up a little bit so I can go ahead and tear this down. Alright, now I can go just straight up from here. And now there's no blocks that lead outside for air to get through. Alright. Oh, looks like I left a little water. I can easily fix that. There we go. One up. Okay. Crap. There's always something. There's no way around this without breaking and going outside. Okay. Guess that's what I'm going to have to do. Okay. Now it should be fixed. I'm going to have to get a ladder. Okay, looking down, perfect. That's exactly what I want. Okay. Let's go ahead and head all the way up to the top with this. And because we don't want any mobs to spawn on top, let's half slab the whole thing. Oh, am I going to run out of half slabs? Yep, I'm going to run out. Alright, just going to make a quick crafting table. Alright, hopefully that should be enough. Well, we'll find out in a second. And there we go, all done. Alright, where was my... Oh, there's the ladder. Let's go ahead and take the ladder down. We don't need it anymore. Ah, whoops. Okay, now that we got our kill zone, now we need to make our item elevator. Okay, let's double check, make sure this is where I'm at. Oh, no, I was close, but I wasn't there. Okay. Make sure we got a hopper directly under that half slab. Let's drop that down because I don't need it there. Get out. Alright, let's grab that dirt that I have over here and use it to temporarily take some water down, because for this next thing I can't really do it underwater very well, since there's going to be redstone involved. Huh, I'm surprised that hasn't harvested yet. Let's grab some more glass. And... oh, I already grabbed the dirt. Okay, well, never mind. Oh, I got a little extra glass. There we go. Sooner or later, I'm going to end up knocking out every single lily pad in this swamp. Okay, just for reference... item elevator is going to be 3 by 3, going straight up. You know what? I might just put it right on the edge, just to make it symmetrical. Which would be right here. Okay. Now I just realized I have this thing facing the wrong direction. This one anyways. Alright. Okay, is that the direct middle? Let's see if it is. Yep, that is the middle. Okay. This is the middle. Then... oh, I just realized there's a redstone object that I did not make that I should have. Okay, well, anyways. Put you there. One more. Wait, and... there we go. I need a dropper. Shouldn't be too hard to make. Oh, except I don't have any cobblestone on me. And the pick I have is Silk Touch, which means even if I do break some stone around here, it's not going to work. Okay, well anyways, let's go ahead and head back and craft one real quick. Oh, looks like the sugarcane finally harvested itself. It's always fun to catch it when it does it, though. Oh well. Let's go ahead and make a dropper real quick. Need a dropper. I'm actually done with these for now. Won't need any more for a while. Oh, by the way, I went ahead and made a neat little way of going up and down my item elevator. I mean, why did I say that? Okay, getting in and out of my mine shaft. Okay, some of this have... Nope. Ever since I got Silk Touch, I started... There we go, here's some. Okay, I only need one, so... And put that back. Alright. Getting in and out of here is much easier, so I don't have to keep hopping up and down these blocks. Okay. Oh, getting dark again. Alright, let's go ahead and block that off. I'll come out from here. I think I want to come out 3 times. 3. I believe it's 3. I hope I'm not wrong. Okay. Ooh boy. Alright. Go ahead and... I know at least I'm going to need glass here, so go ahead and do that. Alright, now I gotta get all the water out of this thing. Handy if I had some sponges, but I haven't raided a sea temple yet. Yep, I'm gonna have to finish this off with some stone. Okay, now we got some dry land to work with. So do I got everything I need? 2 observers, dispenser, comparator, yep, there we go. And, oh, yep, I'm gonna need that lamp. Alright, let's get down there. Is that just, yeah, okay. Make sure I got room to work with. You know what? I want to go ahead and test that out just to make sure that every... Oh, look at that. Okay, this needs to go into a dropper facing up. There we go. And just so I know that it's going where it needs to go, let's go ahead and drop something in there. So I'm going to break this real quick. And And I'm going to just drop these clay blocks in, or these clay balls in. Alright, should have gone through that. And ended up at the dropper. Did it? Yep, okay, so at least I know it's connected. That's perfect. Okay. And now to set up the item elevator. So we need the observer block. Oops. Ah, crap. Go ahead and break that. And you need to face that one. Oops, where'd it go? There it is. Okay, facing in. Alright. Let's put this back where it was. Alright, and for right here, I'm going to put the redstone lamp. Oh, why did I have two? I just realized I only needed one sticky. Okay, it wasn't two stickies, I only need one. My mistake. 1, 2. Put these 2 repeaters on full ticks each. Put the 1 right there. And we need a block right there. Alright. If this is done right, let's go ahead and put the string in. As you see, the light turns on to let me know that the item elevator is currently activated, and the high-speed ticking of the 2 observers facing each other makes this go, it's pretty much the fastest tick we can do. The delay is so that, it gives time for this to load up, or else it's going to keep going back and forth, back and forth, back and forth really quick. Here, I'll show you what happens. Let's go ahead and take off the full ticks and put these repeaters on just the 1 tick setting, and you'll see what happens. That's what happens. Which can cause a little bit of extra lag that you don't want to deal with. Okay, so let's go ahead and put them on the full ticks instead. Alright. Okay. Alright. Let's go ahead and start filling this up with glass. There, 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 there. Oh, and got a mistake here. I can't get out. There we go. Ah, still can't get out. Alright. Okay, and with this done like that, all the redstone components underneath should be protected, so we can take these walls down if we wanted to. And let the water flow back in. Interesting. Should be flowing all the way in. No, it's not. Oh, there it went. Yep. Flowed all the way back in. Oh, except for this little corner over here. Okay. Yeah, just to fill this in. I don't really, it's not that important, but just so things look nice, neat, and clean. There we go. Oh, and I'm about to drown. There we go. Okay, the start of the item elevator is finished. Now the only thing I need to do is pretty much make my item tower, which I'm going to go back, pretty much, well, let me just go ahead and show you here. 3 by 3 of glass, just pretty much going straight up. Alright, and pretty much how high I'm going to make this is I'm going to go up to Y185. 185. So that's pretty high up. So I'm going to cut away here, and we'll come back as soon as I reach that height.